Sam Roberts at Goldington Road on a Thursday ahead of a Friday night game at Goldington Road for the Bedford Blues. I've managed to catch up with Mike Rea. Let's briefly talk about the last two games. They've come sort of in quite quick succession. London Welsh first. What did you get out of that game?
Oh, we got huge positive out of that game. I thought we were I was a bit apprehensive after our poor performances against Worcester and Pirates previously on the road in the Championship. But that was misguided worry in the end, because I thought the lads did terrifically well against London Welsh. They're a good side. I know they were short of a few players, but then we've picked a mix and match team for this week, and I thought the lads were terrific, especially second half. I think we carried the ball 100 times and defended well, and against into the wind. I thought we controlled the game, probably did enough just to win it, but sadly that was taken away from us by a 55-metre penalty goal in what was arguably a questionable decision. But look, it was tough, but look, I've no problems with when the boys play like that and we lose. I've never had any issues with it. I thought they were terrific, and they carried that over to Tuesday as well.
Getting on to that, a Tuesday night down in Swansea. How did you feel that had gone? A few new faces, a few young faces in there. How did you feel it had gone?
Well, I couldn't have gone better, if I'm honest. We were severely tested physically. They played right on the edge, Swansea, and it was an interesting day out in Wild West Wales. It was a bit like the Wild West at times. But we backed each other, which is good. Got some good tries, and to see a guy like Josh Bassett make such an impressive debut was great, really. And we give our loyal travelling band of supporters plenty to shout about. There were some good tries. I thought Pritchett, fullback, was probably had one of his best games ever for us away from home, and he really led the charge and took the fight to the opposition. Obviously the forwards fronted up, and again we had a big carrying game from quite a few of them. So it was a good effort all round. It's a long way to go in the day and back, and nobody grumbled. We just gone out and done the job, and we got out of there, which was pleasing.
To this weekend, well, this Friday night, Birmingham Solihull. Now, you've said previously that a win is what you focus on. Bonus points come, you take them. If 5 points comes on Friday night, won't that be incredibly useful? I mean, is there any part of you that focuses on getting 4 tries and the win on Friday night?
I think we have to back ourselves. When you look at the respective league positions, we've got to be looking to target this game for a bonus point. I know that's putting ourselves out there, but that won't happen in the first 10, 15, 20, 40 minutes. It's going to take a long period of time to break them down, and we can't be misguided with our approach. We can't be going out there just throwing the ball around willy-nilly. The conditions are set to be pretty testing, so we have to respect the ball, but we don't have to do anything different than what we've done the last 2 games, and that's we kept the ball outstandingly well. So we need to be accurate, and we need to get our runners going and get us on the front foot. And a couple of early scores will be welcome. But we won't underestimate what Birmingham can bring. They've scored some good tries over the last couple of weeks, and they tend to run the ball from anywhere. So if they get it right on the evening with the width they play with, then they could be a very dangerous side.
Where do they threaten us exactly, would you say? I mean, is there any particular area that you're looking at from them?
Not really. They're fairly unpredictable. I think they're pretty inconsistent. Although recently they've had good win over Rotherham at home, and then they pushed Bristol all the way last week. So we're not concentrating a lot on them. I think it's about us. We're at home, as to say, we've got to keep backing ourselves. It'd be a shame to throw our impressive record away from home on the last home game of the regular season. So there's huge focus this week. The good thing from and what I'm expecting from our lot is we rested the whole front row Tuesday. Mike Howard didn't play, Sasha didn't play, Toops only had 10 minutes, and Chudley didn't play on thing. Ollie Dodge didn't play. So we've got a lot of fresh guys coming in, and I'm expecting them to really pick up the mantle and take us forward. It's
a crucial part of the season. Do you have your first 15 in your mind at the moment?
In certain areas, I suppose I have, but not really. There's an injury to Phil Bolton now, and there's an opportunity for somebody else to come in. Phil's been really good lately, on the top of his game. Is probably as good as he's played for us in the last couple of seasons. So it was a shame for him, but it gives somebody else an opportunity. Robin Boot had another 80 minutes under his belt on Tuesday, and Lawrence Evans carried well on Tuesday as well. So it's an opportunity for them and to put a bit of pressure on. You know, I'm expecting the same for Joe Clark to be pushing Dan now, because Dan's been playing very well. And in other areas there's tough competition, but you know we've been picking a little bit of horses for courses as well over the last couple of weeks. But you know, it is coming to a crucial time. But tomorrow night is actually a very, very important game for us. If we can get the win and sneak the bonus point, that puts us in a great position to get second place, with Worcester playing London Welsh the following day.
And a Friday night game, always good fun at Goldington Road. But I'm just going to end on a international flavour. Six Nations got underway. How did you view it last weekend, last Friday night, Wales versus England?
Well, from the stadium end on, I viewed it. It was a pretty disappointing place to be. Cardiff last Friday evening, but full credit to England. You know, I actually thought they should have won by more. Really, they just did enough. They just were a typical Martin Johnson performance, and they did enough to beat Wales. I thought very disappointed with Wales. They obviously kicked the ball away far too often, and they got to do something spectacular really to get back on track. You know, England are looking good. They got Italy home, and the confidence will be running through their veins off the back of, you know, two victories. I should imagine come Saturday evening, and it'll be difficult to stop. Six Nations, Five Nations as it was. It's all about momentum, and if you get the first couple of wins under your belt, then you've got a good chance of winning it. The intriguing battle, I think, it'll be in Ireland this weekend with France. It'll be a difficult one to call that, and I think if France do get the win there, then the England-France game could be a bit tasty affair.
Well, good stuff. Let's hope this Friday makes you feel a little bit better than last Friday. Good luck.
Cheers, Sam.